Welcome to Punky's World. Sorry, my shoulders are killing me. This is Civil War genealogy tips. Okay. First of all, you have this, which obviously is going to help. I mean, there's a timeline. I'm not going to read you the whole timeline. There's a glossary of terms. There's even a map showing you what states were what. And as you can see, there's a couple empty spaces there because those states didn't exist yet. Okay. First of all, the Civil War Soldiers and Sailors database is going to be a place is a free resource from the government. It's nps.org because it's from the National Park Service. I will link you to it. Cemeteries, battles, prisons, regiments, everything. So it's definitely something you should have in your back pocket, so to speak. You also have the Grand Army of the Revolution records, which are at most of your local state archives. Well, not so local, but necessarily, but state archives. The POW records, which I actually have found people in. Soldiers and Widows Home records. It's the records of basically nursing homes that were specifically for Civil War veterans and their widows. Okay, there are 4 sites that I found. The Center for Civil War Research, the GAR, or Grand Army of the Republic Museum and Library, NARA, which of course stands for the National Archives and Records Administration, and the Nationwide Gravesite Locator. Now, there are more here, but a lot of them are behind a paywall, so I did not include those. Now, here, it helps to show you what's in each set of records. And to show you Civil War picture clues so you can figure out where he was in. And there's a section on colored troops as well, if you have that in your family line, which I don't. But it can be important. Yeah, it explains what records are out there and what each of those records will show you. For example, a pension record will show you name, rank, service date, the unit they served in, their birth date and place, their residence, and any injuries. You also have the Southern Claims Commission records if your family was on the other side of the war. Well, we like to call the wrong side. I'm from New England, guys. So, POW record. I did not find a date of release for death. Let's see. There are diaries and manuscripts, service records, draft registrations, again, the GAR records. Okay, a picture in the Civil War was a picture on hard cardstock called a daguerreotype. There are several pictures called of this type, of that type, and another type. There are tintypes. Depending on the era, tintypes are a little bit later, I think. Neither side had a standard uniform, so the uniform in a photo might help you pinpoint the soldier's unit. And there's a book, Uniforms of the Civil War, an illustrated guide for historians, collectors, reenactors, and reenactors by Robin Smith and Ron Field. Or Encyclopedia of United States Army Insignia and Uniforms by William K. Emerson, University of Oklahoma Press. Their hats. I don't quite understand their description of the hats. So yeah. You know, we see in movies like blue and red and whatever, but that's not reality. These are the top 5 tips that they give you. But before I do that, I just want to say, like I said, they show that in the movies, but they weren't quite like that. So let me give you this. Search the Civil War Soldiers and Sailors database. Obtain service and personnel records. Find burial information. Seek additional records. And broaden your knowledge. Okay. Seek additional records. Look for records using other sources listed in their record charts, libraries, and so forth. Broaden your knowledge. Start learning more about your Civil War relatives' experience with the unit, histories at Civil War Sailors and Soldiers database. Now, as mentioned, there are some links on the back. There's the African American Civil War Memorial Museum. There's Ancestry, that's behind a paywall. Battlefields of the Civil War with maps and chronologies. The Center for Civil War Research. Of course, Ken Burns' film Civil War. Civil War Soldiers and Sailors database, as we talked about. The Civil War Trust. CivilWar.com. Family Search Wiki for the Civil War. Family Search is free. Fold 3 is behind a paywall. Grand Army of the Republic Museum and Library. Then Home of the American Civil War, CivilWarHome.com. The Library of Congress Digital Collections as it relates to the Civil War. Library of Virginia Digital Military Collections. My Heritage Civil War, again, most likely behind a paywall. National Archives and Records Administration, or NARA, Civil War. Nationwide Gravesite Locator, that's gravelocator.cem.va.gov. The War of the Rebellion, a compilation of the official records of the Union and Confederate Armies, which is ehistory.osu.edu/books/official-records. And there's a bunch of books. I'm not going to put every single one of those in the description, but I do recommend the ones that are not hidden behind a paywall. Obviously, I have access to Ancestry, but not everybody does. So, things that are hidden behind a paywall aren't going to help everybody. I believe in free resources. So yeah, I'm not going to give you stuff that aren't free resources if I can help it. Again, I use Ancestry. I love Ancestry, but not everybody does. But I've had Ancestry for years and years and years. So, God bless you. And remember, go to familytree.org. FamilySearch.org, sorry. Family Search is free. They are amazing. And other sites that are amazing. Steve Morse. You can find a lot of census records for free. It can be done for free. Did it for years for free. So, then we went back on Ancestry because we got our DNA done. So, and the advantages to Ancestry, by the way, are one of the big ones, pictures. People post pictures in their trees. So, God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow. We only need 2 more subscribers. We're at 98 out of our goal of 100, guys. Thank you so much. And as soon as we reach our goal, I will pick somebody who says hashtag Ulta Beauty for the nail polish giveaway. And also put your Instagram. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram. Make sure you're subscribed here. Those are the only rules. Just put hashtag Ulta Beauty in your Instagram so that I can DM you over there, because they took away DMs over here a long time ago. So, and we'll get your address and get it out to you. Thank you so much. God bless you, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys. Can't reach.